Welcome to the podcast, Yeezy Season 2, Episode 10. God damn it, we made it here. It's your host, I am Lord, with Fat Boy Fashion, aka Pro Picasso, and a special guest, motherfucking Justin Dominguez. This guy.
Let's go.
He's here.
Let's go.
All the Calabasas, all that shit.
Thank you, boys.
So,
thank you.
Before we get into all of the questions we have for Justin, we are going to first do, you already know, this is the what you're wearing today. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to start off with Zeke. He's always on some extra shit. Go ahead, Zeke.
Right. Extra shit. My guy. I'm wearing my Cause Travis Scott tee that just came in. Minimal LA Splash, bro. These haven't left my feet, bro. These haven't left my feet. All right. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
nice.
lot
Wow.
12, man. Woo.
Yeah.
Haven't left my feet.
Double boat
shoe of the year.
I see that.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
And
shoe of the year, man. I'm gonna be real.
You sure that's the shoe and not the Onyx?
Nah, it's gonna be that. I love the Onyx, but man, something special, bro. Like not knowing what you get until it comes in. Something different about that. I
like that.
Okay.
I like the whole idea behind how they got that running, and I hope they continue with future releases. But we know that.
I was not gonna lie. I was hating on that. You know me. But then Nike blessed me. I can't say nothing bad about Nike, bro. Yeah. All right. These sneaker W's keep coming in.
It's the last.
I'm gonna like it more. You know.
From them. This is the last time.
That's a rough 2 years, Lord. I'm sorry.
It really has been a rough ass 2 years. So, Castro, what you got on, boy?
Shit, I got a regular tee, same with
That's
the cross.
I love that, man. That's great.
Right,
love that.
right.
Shout out to Jesus.
I got some Olichinos, and then I got, of course, the Onyx.
Onyx, yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
Those are real nice.
All right. And AKA, his mic is muted.
Oh, yeah.
I've been muted, man. Yo, hey. I'm back, guys. I'm back. It was a week off. Your boy is back.
So what you wearing today?
I've been on my too, so I'm a little drunk, you know what I mean? But
oh my God.
Supreme shirt, super simple.
Super simple. That's
don't ever do that again, bro. AK, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, what was he trying to do? I'm confused.
Your boy had all the feels. Okay.
I got a glimpse of a quarter of the shoe, and that was about it.
My dude just pulled a Lil Nas X.
My Fortnite bag.
All the shit, Jesus Christ.
Hey, you gotta
be real with you, AK.
You gotta put that song on the TikTok where it goes, hey, and
yeah, right. That's what I was going for.
Hit you with the
crazy.
No, my man's is in the vibes right now. Jesus Christ.
I know. AK, what are you wearing on your feet though? I didn't even see it. Dude.
Oh, my bad. Look, I'm throwing up. Just the one.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
For sure.
Shit today.
You say what?
You on your chill shit today. You had a lot of good drinks, vibes. It's all in the air. I see it.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
He had fun today. He came to the podcast like, whoa, what's going on, motherfucker?
Actually, I took last week off to just get fucked up, and it's just been going on.
Hey.
Oh my God, bro.
Y'all know I'm on the homework shit, so I don't have to do this.
Yeah.
There you go.
For me, is OG Chicago Cubs snapback.
Nice.
Travis Scott cross shirt.
Okay.
Minimal LA shorts again.
Okay.
And with socks this time.
There you go.
Hey, I'm proud of you getting the socks on, man. I want to see
I feel like it's not as comfortable as it used to be. Don't let us fuck it up for you, bro. Be comfortable, yo.
Yeah, be comfortable.
Right.
Let your toes breathe.
Definitely in there.
Let your little toes breathe, bro.
That's
got a
what is going on?
My man got a diesel toe.
Nah, I love this, man. Like I said, I've been, since watching you guys, like I get so entertained, bro. I can't see someone who's not entertained by this.
Damn, definitely, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That's
Dude.
love.
Now we get to you, Justin. What are you wearing? Pause.
Oh, I just came back. Actually, my wife and I, we went supermarket like that. We went to the supermarket. Excuse me.
I got to the supermarket like that. Damn.
Yeah, what the fuck kind of fashion show is that, bro?
Super comfort. No, comfort, baby. That's all comfort.
You better get you. I know you've been paying attention to the podcast, so you know. You should get yourself a metal baseball bat with some highlighters on it.
Hey, yo, what the
fuck? If people see you dressing like that to go to the supermarket, they're going to try to go and test your
don't listen to Lord. Don't listen to Lord. I don't know where the fuck he be living in New York. It sounds like GTA. I don't know what the fuck he be living.
First of all, Justin knows the vibes in New York. Somebody
I do.
taking your whole phone from you.
I do. When they hit, hey, you got the time? That's it. You just, all right, fuck it. Here you
go.
Don't
even ask.
Right. Don't even ask.
You got the time, you better have
my man.
I go by the sun.
I guess. Oh, it's 12:30.
The sun's looking real northeast right now.
Right. Yeah, true, according to the true north.
Right? You're like, what the fuck's that supposed to mean, my nigga? What's the true north?
Hey, yo, you acting real intelligent right now. I don't like that.
Yo.
Oh shit. No, I mean, like the thing is that I would say probably about like couple months ago, maybe to like close to a year, I will always be that type of person. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna save my fits. And then my wife literally smacked me out of reality. She was like, why are you saving? I was like, because. And she's like, nah, yo, just wear it. Like, just wear it. Like, just literally get out there and wear it. You know what I mean? You don't have to save it for nothing. So I go, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm gonna go wear it. She goes, even if you go to the supermarket, just wear it if you like it. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. So I've been trying to take this.
Shout out to Justin's wife for putting
that's the flex. You got a wife, bro. You got a wife?
Right.
Flexing on half the viewers.
How'd you cop that? What the fuck?
Right.
Next, right?
That's the biggest W I had to cop. Adidas confirmed it, and Nike sneakers can't help me with that. But yeah, shout out to my wife.
Another point to her, like, who you trying to impress?
No. So hold on. So I'm glad I'm glad you said that though, because with me, like I said, I was the kind of person I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the store. I'm just gonna go ahead and just put on this regular whatever thing and whatever, like, you know, joggers and stuff like that. And she's like, you know, if you really save an outfit that you probably gonna wear like once every so often, why have them? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying to go to the supermarket and dress down and like, you know, your boots or like, you know, some Yves Saint Laurent drip or whatever it is like that. But she's got a fact where it's like, yo, if you got like a sweatshirt that you like and you love it, and it's just sitting in your closet, probably 3, 4, maybe 5 days out of the 365 days we have, what's the point of having it? I'm like, fuck, you know, you're right. So I decided, I was like, yo, I want to put on the sweatshirt real quick because I love this Donda sweatshirt. Shout out to Paris Saint, by the way. Paris Saint hooked this up.
Homie.
Like, I love this sweatshirt so much. So I'm like, you know what? Because I'm the kind of guy that like, once I have something, I want to keep it pristine. But I'm always afraid to like take it out. You know what I mean? Like, I get afraid to like take it out. So I'm like, you know, so I'm trying to break out of that area that I'm so comfortable in and just be like, yo, just fucking wear it. So I went to the supermarket today with my wife. I was like, I'm just gonna put this on real quick. I got the essential joggers. And I got the 350s, the sesames.
Oh, the best one, bro.
I love these.
They're the best ones.
I love these, bro. I love
for
these.
real though.
They go with anything.
Shout out that Murakami pillow in the background too.
I know. See that.
Yo, I just got that last week, and I've been cuddling with that thing ever since. Every time I sit on the couch, I'll just be hitting like this, bro. And my wife just
use your pillows.
Yeah, bro. Bro,
I'm done.
Up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I snuggle with this thing like this. I'm on the couch, like watching
One
Piece and shit, and my wife's like, "Why are you?" I'm like, "You want to?"
I can legit see people who
let me roll with
their pillows in the black and don't touch them.
That's the
bro. I know people like that. Yeah.
They be like, "Oh,
I'm
not gonna open it." They be like, "Motherfucker,
nah, fuck that
pillow and put that shit out."
Yeah. Use everything you buy,
or even the rugs.
Right. I'm trying to break out my comfort area. I don't know what really started it, but I'm trying to break out the comfort area of like, oh, just keep this pristine. If I have it and I want to use it, I'm gonna use it now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna like try to keep this whole thing where it's like, oh, I'm just gonna bag it and leave it and have it for display and not utilize that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to break out that comfort area. So I'm trying this new mantra.
When you become a millionaire, then you can put shit on display.
Yeah, there you go.
Give
Okay,
it that
I like
way.
that.
that's
I
true.
like
That's
that.
true.
No, I like that. I like that a
Keep
lot.
that mindset, become a millionaire with your wife, and then put shit on display.
That's facts, bro. That's 100%
But even when
facts.
you become a millionaire and you put shit on display, do it like my man Axelrod, right? You buy the real shit, put that in a safe, and then display fake shit.
That's such a move.
You know what I
That's
mean?
a big boy move.
Put the
God
fake shit on display.
damn.
Because Lloyd gonna come over, he's not gonna have socks on. He's gonna have greasy fingers. He's gonna touch shit, you know.
Listen,
Where the fuck did that come from?
you're welcome into our humble abode with your socks off, bro. Don't worry about it. We clean our floors.
Hey,
we clean our
yo.
floors like 5 days. Like out of the 5 days, we clean it every 5 days. You're good, bro. Don't listen to these people, man.
That's okay.
Hey,
Flex, though. I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie.
What city you in? Hey, Justin, what city you in?
Miami. I'm in Miami.
Oh, Miami. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dope.
I'm waiting for Fat Boy
Too
to
damn
make some
hot.
Florida jokes. It hasn't happened yet.
No,
Listen,
bro.
Don't worry,
Dude, I mad respect to you for dealing with that fucking humidity,
what
though.
you're
You
about
got
to
like
say. I know
sweatshirts and shit
what
on.
you're
Bro, I went there, I was
Yo.
fucking dying the whole time. I had
Listen.
fucking shorts and I had like no fucking shirt on.
I keep
God
the
damn.
AC I keep the AC comfortable in here, bro, because I'm tired of this humidity. It's 11 and a half out of the 12 months. It's
But you
always
take photos outside
hot.
and you ain't like sweating
I
or
do.
anything. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
I
That's
just, bro,
fucking a flex.
You know what
it's just-
that? You know what
I
all your
just get used
pictures
to it.
remind me of? Your pictures
What's up?
remind me of
Damn.
that one photo that I have of myself with the butterfly pants and the sun's on.
Oh,
It was hot
okay.
as fuck that day. Don't get it twisted. It was like 90 degrees.
And
I
you
got
would never
on the
tell.
fucking Jesus is King hoodie.
Yeah, I
blue
remember
denim
that.
pants, all that shit, vest. I'm like, damn, I'm hot right now. In
Anything
fit and in
out.
fucking clothing. I got like 8 layers of clothes on, and I feel like I'm about to die or some shit.
Hey,
I know
but
now.
yeah,
I know how you feel.
Hey,
I
but
know
Ye
it's
said-
hot as fuck. Now.
Ye said it best, bro. Like, you got the drip, wear that shit. Don't worry about the
Yeah.
juice. Wear that shit.
Yo.
Yeah.
I saw yesterday. That's yeah.
You see this
That's how
coat?
You
Ramirez
see
was
this
like
coat?
Ramirez was like 100 degrees that day.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's
But they
wild.
said, man's not hot. Man, remember they said that about him? They were like, man's is not hot.
Man's not
He ain't
hot.
hot.
Nah,
He just be wearing hoodies all the time.
Bro, do you see the one time he was over, I think in like Bimini or something like that, and he was like in crystal clear blue waters, and he was wearing the purple Vision 2020
Yeah.
hoodie. That shit heavy.
That shit
as
is
fuck.
heavy. It's heavy as
Yo.
fuck, bro.
And in a tropical ass fucking environment? Nah, that's Keystroke City.
This major
Yeah,
thing, yo,
for
this
real.
man's built differently. He out here not
Yeah.
giving a fuck about nothing.
That's
I
second
saw that
skin.
picture and I saw the comments and some ladies say, "Oh, I know how insecurity looks like." I'm like, "Damn."
Damn.
Wait, first of all, I would have said
Who
in
heard
the
her?
comment, you must be insecure for being in these comment sections.
Bro,
Like,
I would have hit it with the yo, who hurt you today?
yeah, for
woke up
real.
and chose violence. Like,
I'm like,
shit.
leave him alone. Maybe he is cold. Who knows?
Kanye does give me shirts at the pool, like his whole life vibes, though.
Bro, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean down here, bro, like it's 11 and a half out of the 12 months is just hot, and I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. do
Yeah,
the
I
humid,
understand
man.
why
It's too
y'all got
much.
zombies walking around and shit too, man.
Bro, we
No
got
teeth,
everything.
bro. That shit's
We-
scary, dude.
He says zombie.
they fucking
Man.
like going
Florida-
through life in a haze.
Hey man, Florida man down the street. You don't know about
Florida
that.
man down the
Florida
street.
man down the street.
Yeah, for real.
Zombies
Yeah,
ain't
that's
nothing
scary.
for that guy.
Florida's different. Florida's different.
Yeah, bro. 100.
Now on to
Hey, bro,
easy foam runner
Giggles.
opens, then we cop. I almost died just now. It's no lie. Then we cop the foam runner okras.
Oh, my B. Let me get on that share screen.
Nope.
Mm,
Nope. I didn't get them.
big L.
I
Big
took
L.
the L because
Big
you know.
Like I do want them, but I'm gonna save them just because I've been having to do a lot of other shit.
Right,
All of that
right,
other
yeah.
shit that has like debts and stuff that need to be paid off. That's first and foremost.
Jesus,
Take
bro.
care,
All my
yeah.
adult shit-
Priorities. That's when you know
That's
you've
not
grown. Priorities is when you know
Yep.
you've grown.
Exactly. Exactly.
shout out to homie Jay Cutter. I know he grabbed a pair off the retail. I mean, off the resale.
That's
Ooh,
That's
He's
Oh,
crazy,
you
bro.
did?
Oh, resale? Oh, okay.
Yikes.
nice.
Yo,
Good for
but you
him.
know
I don't
what?
know any-
The prices for those are like decent right now. So
Yeah. Yeah, they're
that's
doing
why I'm
good.
like,
He
I'm
said-
hoping that all of this stuff for me could get paid off, but by the middle of October, because then I'll get the Onyx Quantums, and like the top blue boots. because I definitely those three in particular. Like those three in particular, I definitely want.
Yeah. I don't know anyone in real life who actually got these for retail though.
I do.
Shout out hard, bro.
Shout out to Mr. Yeezy, Yeezy unboxings on Instagram. He literally went to the store today to pick them up.
Damn,
that's fire.
Yeah,
lucky.
He went to the store today to pick them up, and the store in New York apparently gave him free socks with it. Yeah, Yeezy's grandson. Yeezy's grandson on Instagram.
Oh, Yeezy grandson. Okay, I know him. Yeah.
He got them, and he got them for a nice ass price. $80, obviously retail.
Nice.
I was like, yo, that's crazy how he was. And mind you, it was the Adidas flagship store. He got it from Fifth Ave.
I feel like at this point, any foam runner or slide release should be an Instacut for people because that shit's so cheap and
for real.
Really
it's fire.
I don't know if y'all noticed. Before we get on to the questions, I wanted to point one thing out: the glow green and the pures and the soot. They're like hitting for under 140 right now.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I feel like the more he saturates the market with colors that like people think they don't want, the more the price jumps down because no one's trying to get them. Because
they're dropping again, I think, right? Like next month or every 2 months.
Yeah, they're dropping again next month.
Next month.
Yeah,
right along the top. Wait, but before we, I know you could probably check this out. This is not on our little itinerary, but the Red October.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
Ooh.
What? I was just about to say that.
Red October foam runners.
Oh, the Vermilions.
Yeah.
I'm trying to save up as much as I can to get those.
Me
and
too.
if I save up, I know for a fact I can't get them retail. So I'm gonna have to do unfortunate resale. And it's either those or the OGs. Yeah, man, those are.
I know that the resale for those are gonna be really high. The resale for those are definitely gonna be really high.
They're gonna be in the 3
Yeah, these are gonna be insane.
Territorial.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane.
It's so
those are so gas.
I want to know.
It's hella bright.
We only see the mock-ups.
You can fill anything with those with denim. As long as
we only see the mock-ups right now.
Yeah, like, but there's pictures of people in them already. Like Kanye's wearing them, and
Ferg had them.
Ferg was wearing them.
Yeah.
Let me see some pictures. I want to see how they actually kind of look in person.
Okay. This is. Yeah, hold up. Don't mind my internet, y'all. It's just Google Fiber. It should be trash. I don't know why.
LOL.
Wow. All right.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Website selling
65.
Oh yeah, y'all want some right now? Hold up. No, what is this right here? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those are tough, man.
Why they using a picture of her to sell fake foam runners is beyond me. But so
yeah, that's just funny as fuck. But like, dude, that's a fire fit though. I ain't gonna lie. They look great.
Them socks.
You know what's funny? I actually met up with him over in Brickell City Center not too long ago. I could have sworn on everything he was taller. I could have sworn on everything. I'm actually taller than him.
What?
Dude,
what's your height?
Yeah.
After
I'm 5'11". I'll be honest with you, a majority of people that you see in line is not that tall. Like as far as
and no disrespect to Ferg, like no disrespect. I could.
Ferg, he calling your ass out, bro. Short bitch.
Don't send me that on me. Don't send me that like no disrespect to Ferg, like, but you see photos of people and you think like, damn, this man's brawling, this man's tall, this man's this like that. I saw him, he was mad cool. Like I'm not gonna lie, I approached him on some fan shit. Like I was with my wife, we were just hanging out, and I see him with his friends and stuff like that. But they were just standing around. I didn't catch him like he was like eating dinner or like some bullshit, you know what I mean? It's like he was just standing around. I look over, I'm like, oh shit, that's Ferg. And I looked at my wife and go, that's A$AP Ferg. And she's like, what?
You think you could tackle him?
Hey yo, what the
hell
fuck?
No. What the fuck? Hell no. Hell no. That man would have looked at me and just been like, what?
Time to pop one of these open, Castro.
No, that's true though, like, cause like Kanye is hella short in person, bro. Like after seeing him in person,
never seen it. Yeah,
seeing him in person is crazy.
Like 6 foot, like 6 foot or something like that.
No, he's like 5. He's 5, like 6, 5, 7, dude. He's pretty short.
Hold up, I'm 5'8".
Yeah.
I'm short.
Oh yeah,
I'm like 5'7", 5'8".
Damn,
I'm 5'8".
I'm taller than him.
Lord, are you like 5'5" too?
Yo, you could go fuck right off. I'm
Oh,
fine.
damn, bro. Dude, like, what? Yo, AK, when we meet up and we take like the podcast photo, bro, it's gonna look like you're like Kevin Durant, bro. It's
I know,
crazy.
That's gonna give me mad vision.
The fucking tall. He's like a foot taller than everybody.
Oh, shit.
How tall
I'm
is
looking
AK?
like the
6 feet?
bodyguard out that joint. I'm
Oh,
5'11".
yeah. You said what?
I'm 5'11" like Justin.
Oh, 5'11"?
Yeah.
But 5'8" not short. Don't.
Yeah, once we put shoes on, we're 6 feet basically. So yeah,
basically.
All y'all my sons for real. Y'all are my sons.
No, don't get it twisted, bro. Don't get it twisted. 5'8" is short. I'm a short motherfucker. Right? Don't be trying to hype them up.
I don't care what anyone says. 5'8" is not short. When you hit 5'5" below, that's short. Yeah.
I feel like 5'8" is an average height for a guy in America.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know, bro.
I would say he's about like 5'9", like
I don't
5'8"-ish, like around that area.
But let's be real, Justin. Cool. Are you telling a chick you're 5'8"? No, you're not.
You're not.
There you go.
You say
5'11". That's a shorty. I'm 6.
Yeah, you find that. So you add a few inches.
Yeah, you say 5'10". Like for me, like when I was dating my wife, I told her, she was like, "How tall are you?" I was like 6 foot.
Yep, exactly. Right now, in this moment,
one inch ain't gonna matter. I don't care what anybody says. 1 inch ain't gonna matter.
Hey yo, chill, bro.
Bro, you gotta say when I wear my Yeezy boots. When I wear my Yeezy boots, I'm 6 feet.
Yeah, when I wear my Sierras and stuff like that, I'm like 6'1". Like 100.
Yeah, there you go.
Like 6'1", I'm good.
Yeah, my Yeezy boots be giving me some height, a little bit of height.
So what the fuck?
All right. Speaking of Yeezy boots, bro. Who copped on the restock, bro?
I passed. I passed. I had an opportunity to, and I passed. The reason being is because I actually allowed. I never usually do that, but I actually allowed a lot of people telling me, don't cop them. And I'm like, why? And everyone says the same thing. They're mad uncomfortable.
They are mad uncomfy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right, hold on, wait.
They are hella uncomfy, bro.
I disagree. Uncomfortable if you've never owned a pair of season boots. But if you are a person who can't like get a pair of Yeezy season boots, then these are the next best bet, especially at the retail price and resale price they're going for.
Got you.
Then you have to go either a full or a half size up from your original.
That part.
For me, like I look at this boot and the structure is pretty dope. I like the ideas behind it. The colors are fire, but like if you had to give me in comparison, and maybe I'm just being biased because I just like the runway type shit. If you were to get between this and like the actual season 4 combat or the season 5 combat, I'm without shadow of a doubt, I'm going to use my money toward the season 5, season 4 combat over this. Aside from like, if I didn't know about
1,000%, bro.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Just the look of it. You know what I mean? This is a fire ass construction looking type boot, but everyone has like wooed me to the other side of like, look, don't get them. You have to do a full size up. It's mad uncomfortable. It's not worth the price. Use that money for something else. You know what I mean?
The Yeezy season version of this is way better. Like if you're gonna get the Yeezy season version of this, it actually has a lot of comfort. It feels better on foot, like that kind of thing. The Adidas version of this, it's not that
fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah. So I got the oils, but honestly, I haven't even taken it out of the box. Like this is the first time.
So I know Lord could probably like vouch for this, but for me, like it's not that they're uncomfortable. Like they're okay on foot when you're walking. It's just the heel has this like rubber part.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. So, and that feels kind of weird a little bit.
It makes my foot feel flat.
Yeah, it does, bro.
The way that the round on the back of the heel goes in, it's like
okay. There we go.
What I think
those are fire.
Is this back piece?
Yeah, it's rubber in the bottom. It's like a
you need to go a half size or a full size up because I literally, as I was speaking on the last episode of podcast, which you can watch now, and if y'all watching this one, last week's is up. I put to put these shits on my foot. It popped my nail out of my nail.
My god!
So like this back is fucking ridiculously tough, and this is true to size. I need to go a full size or a half size up in order.
From what size?
Hey, random
size?
Huh?
Random. My bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Josh.
No, I'm saying random question. You don't got a shoehorn? Like you don't use like a shoehorn?
Nah, I do. I do have one. But I need size 11. I need a size 11. Damn. Mind you, that's a whole size up from my true to size of the size 10.
Yeezy boot got you doing some Final Destination shit, lifting the nail up and shit like that. Like fucking saw, it's a saw game putting that shit on. Like,
for real.
Yeah, putting your foot in the boot. Yeah, putting your foot in that boot is a hassle. But not that crazy. I mean, like for me, it's just that part in the back. And then I'm like, why does this feel like that? But then after a while, when you keep walking, you kind of forget about it. But it could have been better.
Let's be real though. I went half size.
I just went half size, just a half.
Yeah, half size fine. Yeah.
Yeah. I went half.
But let's be real though, like
on all of them. This shit right here.
Because Justin's right. If they ever fucking re-release the combat boots, bro, no one's gonna remember about these. Because those are the best Yeezy boot to ever come out.
You know what I want
though?
The 950s.
Yeah,
the 950s too. Those are another one.
Listen, I had a big mission to get the moon rocks, and I finally got them. Shout out to this one chick on eBay. Oh my! I wrote her probably the best review I've ever written in my life. I wrote her like a Yelp ass review. Like if I was one of those people that do like restaurants and shit like that, I gave her a paragraph. Bro, she sold me these. Okay, so first off, when I looked at them, I have on like a saved search list, whatever like that. And I look at them and I'm like, there is no way it's for this price. I'm like, these have to be fake. So I'm looking at it and I asked the lady and I told her, I was like, can you please send me detailed photos of like the tag, the this, the that? And I'm going around to like people that I know that like, yo, are these authentic or not? Everyone said, yo, those are authentic, but they're mad expensive. I'm like, not today. And I sent her.
Wait. How much did she sell them for? You're not telling us the price.
All right. So do you want sold price or do you want what she was selling for?
What she was selling.
Damn, so you
Okay, so she was selling it for $650, which is a lot.
Hold on.
That's
hella cheap though.
Right. It's hella cheap for 950s, right? So she was selling for $650. So I'm looking at her, I'm like, all right, these are, but maybe there's some like, disingenuousness behind it. Maybe it's like whatever thing like that. So I'm looking at it, and long story short, it's all authentic. I got like 4 people tell me like, yo, these are authentic. And I'm like, oh shit. So I asked her, I said, is there any reason why you sell them? And she just goes, look, they've just been in my closet. And I'm like, what do you mean they've been in your closet? She goes, yeah, I used to date somebody who had these and he was into sneakers and he left them here and he just never got them back. And I'm like, okay, I don't give a shit about the story, whether it be true or not, but those are authentic because it more than likely probably was just one of those things where it's like, I want my 950s back. Sorry, I can't hear you. I don't speak in English. Sorry, this isn't Christy anymore. This is someone else. Like, I don't care about that story. So I offered her, I was like, listen, do you need those off of you like now? She's like, yeah, I kind of want to see him. I'm like, I will give you this much. And she just goes, deal. Like the first, like off rip, I was like,
oh,
bro.
What?
So I got them for $460.
What?
I got them for $460.
That's unheard of, bro.
I got them for $460.
Hey, yo.
Chill the fuck out.
Yes, I got them for $460. 100%. That's the best purchase I had. That's the best purchase I had.
That's amazing.
First of all, that's the best story leading up to the purchase.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, shout out to the ex-boyfriend or whatever, man. Hey, thank you, bro.
Yo.
If he's watching this right now, he probably hit the space bar so hard. It's like,
yo, Justin. But when you received the sneakers, did you continue doing your little research on to see if it was like real? Did you continue doing that?
Yeah. So when I got them first in hand, obviously I'm super excited, and I'm getting them the whole entire details, the bottom, how it's like etched in, the inside tag, the font, everything of the sort. I actually went to a homeboy of mine and I was like, yo, and he's like mad, like he's finally detailed when looking at like a lot of sneakers and stuff like that. And he was looking at it with me. He just goes, yo, these are authentic as fuck. And I'm like, dog, I got these for a massive steal. He actually told me, he was like, I'll buy them off you right now. I was like, oh, fuck no. I was like, I love you, man, but get the fuck out, bro.
Oh, he wanted them too.
He actually offered me a good amount too. He was like, yo, I'll give you almost double. I was like, nah, get out of here. I'm not doing that. But yeah, that's the best purchase. That's the best purchase I had. I'm still kind of looking.
Best purchase.
I'm still looking for maybe one more 950. But it's been really. You
know which one I want to get first, but it's going to be a grail that I would have to maybe purchase at a later date. And it would be the Pirates. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that shit is It's not unobtainable, but it's just the prices.
It's
it makes
hard.
you look at it like, you sure you want to do that?
I think.
Yeah.
I think I seen one on eBay now. I think it's going for like 12.
That's better than what I've seen.
Even
on
that's
Goat
cheap,
and,
bro. Even
StockX.
that's cheap.
Wait,
Yeah.
brand new?
That's better than what I've seen
Let-
on Goat and StockX.
Let me check it out right now.
Are they brand new or they used?
Let me check that out for you.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Save.
Even used, dude, like
950.
in good condition, that's an amazing price.
So
Fucking
we actually.
460,
So we
goddamn.
actually. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, they relisted it. Okay, so it's only one photo, so I can't tell if these are authentic or not. I mean, it's only one like. It's only like, you know what I mean, and then
Yeah.
it just goes to that. But they're selling it for 10.50.
That's actually
Wow.
pretty decent.
I mean, but again, I would have to ask for detailed, like, yo, show me the bottom, show me
that's
the
kind of
front,
sketch.
like, show me the stitching in the front, show me the tag inside, like,
Wait,
the stitching in the front.
And you
makes a
could
difference,
take
too.
all
Is
those
that
pictures.
the same girl or nah?
No, this is
Oh.
something completely different. Listen, I honestly, it was like a grace from God that girl just posted one and done. And,
Yo,
and
you
if you
could
look at her
take-
page, if you look at her page on eBay, she would just be selling like dresses,
Yeah.
jeans, like tees, like, you know, like just like womanly shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
then
that
you
was
just
the
see this
only thing that was out of the
$950. I'm
blue.
like, wait, what? Like, 'cause
Yeah.
you know, for me, I look at stuff. I look at people's profiles just in case they're not like scamming type
Yeah,
shit. Like,
and
you
it's
know,
Right.
sketchy.
sneaker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I looked and I was like, dress, denim jacket, a t-shirt, $950. What the hell? I was like, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
she probably didn't know what she had too. Like she kind of
Big
knew
time.
the
Yeah,
price, but she didn't know what she
big
had.
time.
You know how rare they
Big
were.
time.
But then again, you know what? There's some people that I've met, like, or past relationships who they don't care about the sneakers. Like,
Right.
You see
Yeah,
how
yeah,
you
yeah.
see how
They just want to
you
get
see
it out.
how-
They just want to get it
yeah.
out.
Yep.
You see
Yeah.
how Justin's wife is like, oh nah, it's okay, I'm into that, or Fat Boy's girlfriend is not that big of an issue. But there's some people whose past relationships, they're like, why are you buying sneakers? What are you getting out of it? They ask me
Yep.
questions, and it's like, I can't fucking answer you. We ain't married.
I got
You're asking me crazy questions like that.
Well,
For?
I'll tell
Some
you
girls
this,
don't care.
Yo, well, my wife is one of them. My wife, she'll tell
Yeah.
me straight up. She's like, "Yo, I'm not dropping 300 for slides." I went and I unfortunately I spent like about 250 on slides, and she's like, "Yo, you're wild. I'm gonna buy these $40 Johns, and I don't give a shit." And she rocks them, and people tell her, they're like, "Oh, are they comfortable?" She goes, "They're fake." Like, she has zero shame. Like, she'll tell someone, and I appreciate about her. She'll just.
But at least she's honest.
Yeah,
she's
she's
And she's not
honest
trying
as
to. She's
fuck.
not trying to like. Yeah.
And she doesn't
And
flex
she's
it
not-
either.
yeah.
She doesn't flex it like that. She doesn't flex it like that. Like, you won't see on Instagram just being like, "Oh, tag Yeezy Mafia, this is that," and they fake
Yeah.
the Fugazi shit. Like, we were in the
cool.
elevator, and the guy was like, "Oh, those comfortable." She looks at him dead in the eye, and she's like, "They're fake, but they're good." Like, I
Yeah,
respect
there you go.
that. You know what I mean? I respect it. I looked at Mans in the eyes. I was like, "That's my wife." Like,
It's different for us though. But it's
Why?
different for us. Like for us, like we want to make sure that it's actually real. Like for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
yeah.
a different story. Yeah.
I have no problems with people rocking replicas. I mean, do your thing. I'll never, say, "Oh, like, oh, you're a scumbag." But like with me personally, I like authentic. I like
Me
things
too.
that-
Me
You
too.
know what I mean? Like
I'm picky.
I don't feel comfortable if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
I'm so
exactly.
picky.
Yeah.
Big time.
No, that makes sense.
I hear that.
Now, here's the fun part. We're going to get on to the questions before we continue. And the first question, I'm not going to even do it in order. I'm going to just fuck y'all heads up with this one. Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, or Attack on Titan?
This is what I've been training for, man. I've been training for, man. Listen, all day, bro. Domain expansion. All day,
Jujutsu Kaisen.
bro. All day.
Mm.
Wait. Someone put their head down. AK, you put your head down?
No, because I agree with you, and I know that
okay.
my man Snkr.
Zeke is
I'm
about
an
to
Attack
have
on
a
Titan
heart
super
failure.
fan, bro.
You're a big
I'm Attack
super
on
fan.
Titan super fan, bro. I ain't
Okay,
gonna
but
lie.
you gotta rank that over Jujutsu?
Yeah.
He never watched
It's an
it.
evil world we live
No, I
in.
started-
Okay, well there you go.
I started.
Okay. All right.
I haven't
Oh, you
finished. I
have?
haven't finished. It's pretty
Okay,
good.
okay.
It's pretty good. It's
Okay.
pretty good. Yeah. I feel like I feel like I haven't got to that point though. Everybody's like, "This is fucking amazing." Because I'm like, it's good, but I'm like, all right.
When
I have
you
a
hit,
friend, this
did you
girl-
hit? Oh, go ahead.
I was saying this girl reads the manga, and she's been telling me about this shit for like a good year now.
Yeah, bro.
Like, yo, the shit gets crazy, and the way that the
cousin-
show
Yeah, no, it
goes-
does.
Yes,
It definitely does.
my cousin's a super anime fan, and he does the same thing. He was doing he reads mangas and stuff like that, and that's how I got into it. He goes, "Bro, you need to watch this. You need to watch this other one where it's like with like time and stuff like that. God, I forget the name. He's gonna kill me. But any which way, he was like, "Yo, hop onto this when it comes out." I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot because obviously you're the anime lord over here, and bro, it doesn't disappoint. And he was talking to me about the same thing with the mangas, and I'm like, yo, okay, like just hearing him say it, I'm like, yo, I can't wait for the animation to actually come out.
Because usually
it's so
the
entertaining.
way the animes do it is they come out maybe 6 months to a year after the manga starts.
Yeah.
So people in the manga who are reading it are like 6 months to a year and a half out.
Yeah,
because they got most of the updated information. Like it's the same thing. Kind of
it takes time to animate,
Slayer, which is another one.
Yeah. I respect, and bro, for animation, I respect animators. After seeing like what they do, I watched like a small little documentary about that. Bro, it's
they're crazy. That's a crazy hard job.
Hard job.
It's like 3 to 4 issues of a manga to make one episode of an anime.
That's wild. And they get like underpaid and stuff like that. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, Jujutsu, like, have you been not trying to spoil anything, but have you seen with Goji where he does his domain expansion?
I literally just started. I literally just started.
I read that.
I'm not gonna say anything. All right.
I read that.
No spoilers.
When you start seeing the domain expansions, you go probably think different. Like, all right, Attack on Titan's good, but this right here.
World building, bro.
I gotta keep watching.
A lot of world building.
Yeah.
Man, it reminds me of like Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh my God,
it gives me those old
show.
school vibes.
Big time.
No, it definitely does. It definitely does. And now on to the next question, since we was able to nerd out over that and see Fat Boy's initial reaction. Like,
Fat Boy is so frustrated right now. That's how me and Castro feel about the bariums.
Yeah, nah. The next question is, first off, tell us where you're from and how you get into Yeezy scene, because you have tons of merch from the Yeezy season line. So that's one question that we definitely need to know. Like, how did you get into it?
Well, I'm from Miami, born and raised, and with Yeezy, I would probably date it back maybe about like, I was a fan of it, but I never really had it, if that makes sense. So I was a fan of Yeezy for like a while. Like I would say probably like the 2015 era, something around like relatively close like that. But I never really had any big merchandise like the season. Because when Yeezy season dropped out, it was stacked. Like it was cash. I was like, damn, I don't think I can do this. You know what I mean? Like a distressed sweater was like in the $1,000 area. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was super expensive to start.
Bro, it was wild. So like, after a while, I would say probably maybe I don't know, like maybe 2019-ish, I started to like, okay, let me get back into it. And prices dropped, obviously, and things were a little bit more like attainable. So I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and do this. Obviously, a majority were pre-owned or pre-used, or however you want to put it. But nonetheless, I've always been a fan of it. It was hard to attain back in the day. I was in a different tax bracket back then. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't hit that. You know what I mean? So now that I'm in a different tax bracket now, it's a little bit more easier to say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. So
there you go.
I feel that.
Big ups to the come up.
I have to tell Castro, it's mad fucking loud, whoever that person is. I'm about to punch
I know, for real.
Bring
it back to the OG days.
The second question I have is a one-off question. Why is the Yeezy 750 your favorite Yeezy of all time?
Bro, why not? Like, look at it. Like, why not?
That is a question directly from Fat Boy Fashion.
Yeah, because you always be doing that, brother. You
be killing it in them. You be killing it in them.
Yeah, I appreciate it. When you just, I don't know, for me, like sneakers in general is just, it's an art. Everyone has like their own little, art. And for me, the 750, how the way that's designed, it's like art for me. I mean, a lot of people will call this like, oh, this man's talking out of his ass. He's foolish. But there's just different like specs of a 750 that just looks so fire. I mean, everything's so well put together, from the colorways to the actual structure to it, to even just, I guess if I could stretch it out, the meaning behind it, where it's like the first shoe released for the first season. So obviously it's got to be done with a big impression. And for me, it was a very big impression. I've been used to, as a kid, looking up to, J's, to
Jay and
Nike Dunks. Yeah. And for me, this was like a different breath of air. It was like, oh, this is different. You know what I mean? Like this is wild. So that attraction came to me, and then again, it's just more or less the idea of the colorways, the structure. It's like art to me. I keep it still on my dresser. I haven't even worn it yet. My OGs. I'm gonna wear them soon because again, I'm following that mantra where it's like, yo, wear your shit. But it's just like, damn, it's hard. It's like it's hard to like wear your art or like wear a good piece of art. But I'm gonna break out that shell and bust them out one day. But yeah, it's
whatever you do, don't go to the club with them shits. Absolutely
hell,
not. Bad idea.
No.
Unless you have the pirate black pair, that's a different story. Because you know, drinks can disappear in them.
Drinks, exactly. I got
that's
you.
what Jordan's are for, bro. Nice leather shoes. You can dog those drinks. You guys ever think that you'll see Yeezys the same way? So I'm a 90s kid. And growing up, like you couldn't watch anything without having Nikes on it, Jordans. Like I mean, Corey Matthews on Boy Meets World wore some fire ass kicks. Like
bro,
they did.
And it was like nothing. Tim the Two Man Taylor always in some
yeah.
You guys think you'll ever see?
I mean, Will Smith too when he was doing air flights at a point.
Right.
He did besides Jay's, he did air flights and he did a bunch of other stuff too. Obviously, he was like big, into fives and everything of the sort like that. Believe it or not, that's how I got into Jay's. I saw a couple, Fresh Prince stuff, and I would beg my mom to go get me Jordans, and she would say, "Fuck that, we getting you Avias," and I would have to wear Avias to school, and I got ducked on. I got ducked on hard. They were like, "Yo, look at this man with the Avias." I'm like, "Yo, why is your voice that deep? You in 6th grade?" Like fucking. look at this man with the Avias on. Look at this bum ass fucking. But like, yo, I've always wanted like Jay's like. I just don't look good in them. You know what I mean? I appreciate Jay's. I just don't look good in them. You know what I mean? But like, again, getting back into it, Will Smith had these ridiculously crazy, awesome pairs that it's like, yo, they're so standoutish. And for me, that what got me to the attraction of like, yo, these are hot. But I don't think, to answer your question, I don't think we're probably ever going to see something as retro as stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think the creativity is going to more lean to the idea of like modernism, futurism. Like I don't know if I don't know if you guys have seen.
Let me cut into this real quick, go ahead. If you don't mind. I think like to butt into the question, I've seen slight things that interact with that notion of, are you going to see stuff retroed into TV shows? And one show that I've seen was the show called Blackish, where it was an episode that was done, and the episode basically was the synopsis of the episode where he had to go with his daughter to a Yeezy drop to get a pair of triple whites. I think it was triple whites or sesames. And he's arguing with his daughter, why all you young kids need these nice sneakers? I don't understand. His daughter didn't get the sneakers, but he did, even though he didn't want them. So I was like, yo, that was the first time that I've seen a show implement some type of sneaker culture into it, and it wasn't like a forced thing. It was a question. It was a questionable, like it asked the questions that we don't ask. But so like for people that are older than us, they are probably like stuck on, we used to see it back in the TV shows and the stars used to wear it and this and that, and now it's different. Right. It's like it's not like that no more.
But back in the day, like we were all watching the same TV shows and stuff. Like everyone was watching Fresh Prince. Everyone was watching the TV, like those TV shows. Nowadays, like you can watch whatever. There's so much going on now that like we're not gonna have that cultural moment of like Will Smith wearing the Jordans and stuff like that. That's not gonna happen anymore. I don't think
so either.
The creator, what's his name? The guy that makes Blackish. I can't think of his name right now. He has a TV show that's based more off of his life. Blackish is loosely based off of his life, and he has a show on Netflix with Rashida Jones, and he's wearing like essentials and shit. Full Fear God fits in every episode.
Oh shit,
oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that's definitely
fire.
Dope. The next question that I have, if you don't want to finish up, Justin, is going to be a funny one. So let me know if you're ready. It's a question from Zeke. It's another question from Zeke. Why are the Bariums the worst Yeezy of all time?
It's an evil world.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into the real stuff. All right. Let's do it. Real questions only. Okay. Let's go.
Okay, so you know what's funny? On my balcony, I actually have bariums, and they are
Kick them off.
up.
Kick them off.
Kick them off.
You warned them so much, right? You warned them so much.
But no. Here's the thing though. The reason why they're fucked up, it was actually not intentional. I left them out of my balcony, and the Florida sun is so unforgiving.
And you forgot about them because they're forgettable. I got you.
Nah. Basically, what he's saying, for those watching the podcast later on when it's aired, what Justin is trying to surmise is, fuck them shits, I let them bake in the sun. Florida got me.
It's an evil world we live in.
Let them
Florida
bitches
man got
bake.
him. Florida man got him, bro. Yeah, they discolored. They did, and I look at them like, damn. Well, you know what I mean? It's
right back
easy,
in the house,
bro. It's an easy shrug for me. Like if I came outside,
oh my goodness,
and I saw like and I saw like 350s or something like that, like my sesames, and I saw that they were discolored, something like that. I'd probably punt like something off my balcony. I'd probably like grab the nearest item and punt it off, and like out of anger. But I look at the bariums, I'm just like, damn.
No, it's like whatever, bro. Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, I get you.
I don't know what it is. I really honestly don't know what it is. Like your answer is as good as mine. I really don't. I really don't.
Yeah, so what's the next question?
All of you guys are making me mad. Y'all all making me mad right now. I can't believe you guys said that.
Listen, and I'll say it now. No disrespect to both of y'all, but truthfully,
things we don't do. We don't give money back and we don't say sorry.
It's like one of those things, you know, like you ever had that high school friend or someone you knew of that they just like you're walking around, you're going to like fourth period, something like that, and it's just like, I want to punch that kid in the face. And you ask why?
Like, I just don't like his face.
And you like it. It's
the evil world we live in.
I don't like his face. And you're just like, why? Just like, I don't know. I don't like his face. That is the barriers. I don't know what it is.
Should have never got together. Yeah, I feel you, bro.
It's just got a punchable face. Like, I don't
know. The Baron hate continues. I like that.
I like
that.
This energy, I feed off this energy. It's violence.
Actually, no, I'm gonna keep showing love. I'm gonna get off the balcony. Hold on.
And guess what? I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep showing love to it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep showing love to it.
He bringing the bariums off the balcony, look at
what I'm saying. It's like green.
It's like green. Disgusting.
Now throw them shits off the screen.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
We throw bariums out here. We throw bariums out here. What's good?
Yo, it's just the Florida heat. It turns it that color. It's crazy what the sun can do, bro. Like it's wild.
I like how he said it's crazy what the sun can do after heating them bitches out back.
They're strong. No, I got faith in. They strong.
Was it hard getting all these grills?
It was challenging. I will admit it was very challenging. I got all my 750s actually on GOAT. So it wasn't that challenging. I think it was the idea of, do I want to spend this swap? Like, do I want to drop this cash? You know what I mean? Like, do I really want to go through this right now? And obviously, you know, I love my wife to be inclusive with a lot of things, and finances is one of them. And I told her, I'm like, look, you know, if we have an opportunity to get certain things, would you mind? You know what I mean? And obviously we come to an agreement. And aside from looking to find out where,
that's a healthy ass relationship, bro. Shout out to
shout out to wifey. Also,
that's my best friend, bro.
Wifey. Shout out, big shout out to your wifey for getting you the Sierra burnt oranges.
Oh yeah, on your birthday, dude.
God, listen,
I would bring. That's a gift. That's crazy.
You know, I'll cut it out.
That's a crazy gift. That's definitely a crazy gift.
I would bring her on camera, but she's super shy. She hates.
Don't
she
even
has
worry
like this
about
anxiety.
it.
But
you know what I mean? Tell her we said shout out to her.
I will.
Yeah,
because that's a big get right there.
So my wife is not into sneakers like that. She has never been. And then once we, you know, became
but she doesn't complain about it though. That's
right.
The best
there you
part.
Go.
That's not easy.
Yeah, right. In the beginning, there was a little bit of like, how can I say it?
She's questioning. She's questioning.
There you go.
I don't know.
Because she's not used to that environment. She's never been with someone that was like, yo, I've never been someone who's been, you know, such a fan of sneakers and stuff like that. So obviously we worked everything out. But one thing to be very grateful for, we never really argued about that. We all have respect for each other's likings and, you know, and art and stuff like that. Like her art is personal, like, you know, a majority of women. My art is sneakers, and you know, we talk things out. So nonetheless, one of my most proudest moments is when she got that for me, because she has no idea about the sneaker community. Nothing. This woman went on her way, did her own research. I know it may not sound like a big deal, but for me it is. She did her own research.
That's a huge deal.
That's a huge deal, man.
And cop these and make sure that they were authentic, because I would talk to her about
what?
Yes.
Yeah.
She actually went to my homeboys. And was like, yo, I need you to authenticate these to make sure that this is not, because I know Justin trusts you and stuff like that. And they're like, yeah, these are it. And she grabbed them. She fucking grabbed them. And I'm like, I was so
hold
shocked.
on, Justin. We'll give you this time to go off screen and hug your wife, because she went to motherfuckers. Went to motherfuckers to go authenticate. Most people, I know. Look, okay, yeah. I know someone who bought their boyfriend. They bought their boyfriend a pair of Yeezys. It happened to be the moms.
Okay.
She didn't authenticate them. Let's just say they were not real.
Yeah, but okay.
You actually got one who authenticated.
No, yeah, right. I mean, but shout out to her for doing the thought. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The thought of the idea itself.
Oh, no, it's okay. Fuck that man. Ended up breaking up anyway. So
that's the evil world we live in.
I should have loved that. Oh my God.
I know it's savage, but it's whatever.
It's savage, but no, she did the above and beyond, and she was like, okay. She would send photos to them and say, hey, can you authenticate these real quick? And they would actually text back, and they'd just be like, hey, get the tag, get this, get that. And she would then in turn, hey, can I have the tag? Hey, can I have this? Can I have that? And then when my birthday hit, when they told me happy birthday, they say, hey, by the way, did your wife give you your shoes? I said, yeah. They go, yeah, she's been talking to us about it, because we were authenticating it for her, XYZ, and we were trying to not spoil it for you. I'm like, yo, I love you guys so much. Thank you for doing that. You know, and that to jump out of a comfort zone, you have no idea, and go above and beyond, and just like, oh, okay, yeah, he likes these, let me just go grab them. She said, nah, fuck that. I got to make sure that these are the top of the top, the ones he actually wants. And shout out to her for really doing that. Like, I'm telling you, that's my best friend. Like, that's my best friend.
Hey,
that's perfect. That is perfect,
fire, bro.
That is perfect.
Yeah, that's man.
Which was the craziest grail you've gotten and the story behind it? Besides the 950s.
The 950s. I was gonna say the 950s.
Yeah. That is the craziest story.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. If I could say one more, does it have to be sneakers, or could it be anything?
It could be anything. You have a lot of Calabasas merch.
I do.
Is there anything tied to that jacket?
The Soho Calabasas.
You know, yes,
the Soho, bro. Yeah, the Viper. Yeah, the Panther in the back. That shit's hard. That shit's tough.
Yeah, it's just fire, bro.
Tough. Yeah. I would say though, believe it or not, like as tough as that was it wasn't really as tough, but it was like, you know, like getting that, it was like, oh wow, it's like right there. I would say aside from the 950s, another grail that was challenging to get, believe it or not, I'm gonna have to probably go with my season 1 caviar shirt that I just got. The season 1 caviar shirt. And the reason why I say it was tough is because I've been looking for that specific one for the longest, since season 1 actually came out, like the runway and stuff. And when they were doing like the whole how would you call it? Like the still shots of different outfits. Back in the day, I was like, damn, that color is hard. And obviously back in the day, I couldn't really afford that. But now that, you know, you go look on Grail and you have your things different and stuff like that, things different. Bro, I found it brand new, tags, everything. And I'm like, what?
Damn.
And that was a big soul search for me, because that was one of the top ones that I've wanted from season 1. That's my favorite season, by the way. Not to be biased, but that's my favorite season. And that right there, I was like, yo, the caviar came in. I had to grab it. I had to. No questions asked. I looked over at my wife. I said, babe, I'm gonna do this. Like, I know we usually ask, like, hey, can I? Hey, this. And we usually we kind of sell it to each other, like, oh, but if I get this, then this will happen, and XYZ. And I was like, listen, I need to get this. And we barely say that. She looked over, she said, all right. And that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
like,
mean,
when you
get
get
a lot to
she
you, bro.
pulled a YOLO. She pulled
I love that for you.
F it.
Right, bro.
Yo,
It's amazing.
When you first started with your girlfriend before she became your fiance, did she think it was weird for you to be into this or have this strong fashion sense?
Believe it or not, the opposite. A lot of let me see, how can I start off with that? I've always been into a liking of fashion outside, obviously, of streetwear, like with Balenciaga, Gucci's, Tom Ford's, Yves Saint Laurent's, the whole entire nine. I've always had a big liking for it when I was younger, to a point in high school where I would actually get made fun of. And it kind of hurt me a type of way, because not a lot of people were on the same level of likeness that I had on that. Like
fashion,
yeah. When I would talk to somebody about it, it was hard for me to talk to my homeboys at that time or my friends at the time, because they would look at me just be like only chicks talk about this shit like that. You know what I mean? So like only, I'm not into stuff like that. I'm not into like, so what are you talking about? Fall winter collection? Like I don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? I'm over here with my Dickie pants and Air Forces. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? So like, so it was hard to kind of, it was hard to kind of like, familiarize myself with my friends that had the same liking for me. So anyway, to try to make a long story short, when I met my wife, when we were dating at the time, we would talk about fashion, and she even told me, she just goes, wow, it's very uncommon that you're very knowledgeable about a lot of things, because she would have stuff in her closet. Like I would see like, oh, is that the Dior purse from this day? And she's like, wait, what the fuck? She's like, wait, hold on 1 second. What? Is that the what? You sure? You know this stuff like that? Like, you know what I mean? So like,
that's dope.
You
that's
know
dope.
what I'm leading to with this.
I like that.
She was like, yo, I love that you know about this. I love that you are in tune with what you got going on. So, I mean, I kept it me, you know what I mean? And it just made it that much easier for me to pop the question to her. And she was blown away by it. She was like, yo, this guy a guy that could cook, could clean, and talk to me about fashion, I'm in. You know what I mean? So like, you know what I mean? Big dub for the boys.
You know what that is?
So,
that's a perfect synchronous harmony right there. Like
for real.
You got someone who they're into high fashion, but you're into high fashion and street fashion. So you get both lanes at the same time, because you're aware of certain things that most people aren't aware of.
You know, it's
like
you just
if you say that to someone, oh yo, you seen the FW21? They're like, what the fuck is that? Even to this day, they don't know what that means.
Damn, is that the spring collection of 2019? They're like, what?
Exactly. They'd be like, spring collection, motherfucker. I don't even know. I just bought this shit yesterday off of fucking StockX.
100.
So most people don't know what that is.
It's funny you say it, because you just actually reminded me now that with my fiance, she was never really into street scene like that. Like she was always into like, like again with high fashion. I'm not saying she's this bougie woman, but what I'm saying is her liking was more toward that time. Like,
she has different tastes.
I want to replicate this. Like, you can't get the Christian Dior, top, but you could get something in likeness at Zara, or you can get something in likeness at H&M. You know what I mean? So she was always into like, that womanly type, thing. And when I started coming in and doing some streetwear stuff, I see her now. She's rocking hoodies, crew necks. She got her 700 wave runners now. Her first Yeezys ever were 700 wave runners. I look at her and say,
great pair, dude. Great pair.
Your first Yeezys are fucking grails. Are you serious? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
first of all, you gotta let her know it's gonna be an addiction. Eventually, she's gonna be like, these are too comfortable. I need two more pairs.
Yeah,
birthday
I told her.
Gift. Let's go.
I told her birthday gift. She wants a Chanel bag, and I'm saving up for that. I told her, I said I'd stop on the Yeezy spending and sacrifice that to get her what she wants. She's been wanting a Chanel bag for like.
That's how you sacrifice, though. That's perfect.
I do though. Listen, I've been eating inside the house. That there's at times where I get tempted, and I'm not trying to say I'm like some broke motherfucker. What I'm saying is I'm very conservative with my money, and I like to think I'm very intelligent with it.
Yeah.
If I can sacrifice going out to eat lunch for $15 at this place, and I can eat at home, that 15 can accrue up to then later 100 to then later 300, and I can apply that to something that I know that my wife
that's
really
grown man
wants.
shit right there, bro.
You know what I mean?
That's grown man. Yeah.
Let's go.
So that's it right there. That's it right there.
I'm about to have some ramen right now.
Listen, my wife and I, we've been doing really well with cooking inside for the past 2 years.
That was a joke, Lord. Oh my God, get that shit away, bro.
It was a joke. I was dead ass serious.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, he be living it. I don't know where he be living. But he living in GTA, dude. It's like different rules over there. I don't know what's going on.
That's sodium level.
Hey, your boy been saving. First of all, that's stir fried, so that's better than regular ramen. There's no.
Why you have that in your room? Why you have that in your?
He lives in New York, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
We're viewing his whole apartment right now. We're viewing his whole apartment.
He got a hot plate behind him.
What are you talking about? This is a 30-pack.
Why is that in your room, dog?
Oh shit!
Nope. $16 for a 30-pack off of Amazon Prime coming 2 days.
There you go.
Fuck you know about that. That's how I've been
for the
saving.
Yeezy.
There you go.
That's how you afford Yeezys.
That's
So
what
you know,
for homeowners.
again, and a lot of people, you know, it's just like, oh, if you broke, just say it. Nah, I'm just mature. You know what I mean? Like if I want to get something, I'm not gonna. Actually, you know what? If I was immature and I was stupid with my spending, I would actually go out and pretend that I can afford both things when I know that I can't. You know what I mean? Like if I see there's something out there, like if I see there's out there something there, like do I want to enjoy an $18, you know, dinner? Sure, or lunch? Sure, of course. But at the same time, I'm not gonna go out and be a pretender and just be like, oh, this is normality for me. My wife and I, we love to go out and we love to, like, you know, live life together and enjoy each other's time and stuff like that. But we're not stupid enough to just be like, oh, we're going to do this on a daily. We're going to do this when it's like, you know, that it's convenient and when it's convenient and comfortable. There you go. Exactly. You know, we've been doing really well cooking inside, and believe it or not, I don't know if it's because we've been doing it often. Aside from saving that, I don't know if it's because we've just been saving money, but shit, we actually prefer it now because we can just put our own little thing. Yeah.
You know, ain't nobody fucking added their own special.
Exactly. And we buy
air fryer.
You know what I'm saying? It's great. No, that air fryer.
Yes.
That air fryer is a game changer.
I'm distracted by myself in the background, bro. I don't like seeing double.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
You know what I mean? We got to run up them views. Nah, Justin, I'm glad you said that, man. We know every once in a while we drop a little financial advice for people, you know. Money frugality is a thing, yo.
My thing is that a vast majority of us know exactly how it is to penny pinch, and there's nothing wrong with that. My thing is that it would be immature and it would be irresponsible for you and whoever is around you to be a pretender, quote unquote, where it's like, oh, I have to do this. You don't have to do anything. What you have to do is stay true to what you believe is best for you. And if that means that you have to make pasta, which is like a 5-minute thing to do, you know what I mean? Like you go to the whatever over where you guys have, whether it's a store or bodega or whatever it is, or if I go to a Publix here or there, and a box of pasta is $2, and you can get whatever seasons for God knows, you know, what you can make basically a dish for $4 compared to going out for 12, and you can use the extra 8 and stack up money and get whatever you want, whether that is a material item or actually you going out to eat. Now you can go out and enjoy the splendors of your hard work and not feel guilty about it.
It's crazy. Somebody was over today, like the homies.
This has been the financial quarter.
My wall of sneakers. Looks over at my wall of sneakers. He's like, "Yo, bro, you sell drugs, yo?" And I'm like, no, but the whole kill is everything you just said, right? Because they're getting ready to go. And he's like, yo, man, I gotta eat. We had just left the range. He was like, I gotta eat. I'm ordering food to the crib. And I was like, yo, if you're hungry, I can whip something real quick. He's like, no, I'm good.
What's up. That's what's up.
Bro, you about to spend that money right there on food. Yeah. You know, I'm offering you free food, and you just probably spent $25.
Yeah, but you know what? You come out the last one laughing, where it's like, what, you know, at any point in time, they're like, damn, I wish I could grab these, but I can't right now because priorities. And just like, oh, damn, that's a shame. Click.
Yeah, for real.
You know what else? You know what else? It makes me think about? It makes me think about stuff as far as like, as guys, our ego won't allow us to do shit like that because you feel like it's beneath you. So that's another talk that goes down into that rabbit hole, where an example of what AKA just said, he offered someone food so they didn't have to pay that $15 to buy a meal. And they probably took it in their mind as, I'm not going to eat no meal from another nigga.
Right.
That's probably how they took it.
So you disrespected me. You think I can't get my own? You know what I mean?
That too.
That ego shit gonna be the death of all of us.
So I'm glad you actually said it, because you know I've had a struggle for the past I've had a struggle for a long while, but like just recently, I would say about the past year, I've come to I guess an epiphany where this whole entire ego thing that we men have, this pride thing that we men have, really is, like how you say, it's going to be the death of us one day. It really clouts a lot of the finer and easier things and easier questions to answer in life. Like pride gets in the way a lot, ego gets in the way a lot, and I've been trying, and again, I thank my wife for holding me down for this, where I got to break out of that ego trip. I am a man, and I can't allow the stigma of how men are supposed to be to affect who I am personally
if we
as an
subscribe
individual.
to that belief, right? it's awkward for him to be like, yeah, give me some food. But wouldn't it be even more awkward for me to be like, yo, I'll fix you something?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think, but you know what? I actually cherish a man like that because you have that mentality of, I know how it's like. Let me be helpful. Let me aid you. You know what I mean? Let me give you the helping hand. You are mature and you are spiritually, adapted on another level where it's like, hey, I know how this is. But unfortunately, we as men have, like I said, that ego pride trip where it was just like, nah, I got this. You do you, I got me. Don't worry about it. But it's okay. It's okay to accept an offer. It's okay to feel like, I have people helping me on my side and not try to feel like, oh, I'm a loser or I'm a nobody because I can't do it on my own. You know what I mean? I don't know I don't know who or what instilled that into us, but it is an issue, and I've been trying my hardest to try to break out of that.
I feel like honestly, it's just something that we all grew up watching. Like you watch people in your family.
You gotta be the man. You gotta do that.
But
and you gotta big boys don't cry, men don't cry, men do this, don't do that. It's like I gotta tell my nephew sometime, look, it's okay to cry, it's okay to be manly. You could do both. You don't always have to feel like if you cry, you're seen as less than because you let your emotions out. It's not the same thing.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Luckily, I'm seeing it less and less, like that masculinity, like toxic masculinity shit with like the newer generation. Like seeing how they interact with people.
Getting smarter.
Yeah. Smart. Like they're emotionally intelligent, which I wasn't when I was that age. It's like, it's kind of crazy. Like they have like, I don't know. They connect with each other more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe that.
One big pride thing for me was I was always I don't want to say raised because I don't think at least I can recollect from my thoughts that no one really taught me this, but I was raised in the ideology of like the men brings home the bacon, so to speak. So like you need to make more money than your spouse, and that was such a nasty pride for me to have that.
I still have guy friends that like they could not be with a woman that makes more money than them.
So hear me out on this one. So
I would love that.
I struck.
Let me be at home, dude. I want to be a house husband.
Right.
Let me be a house husband.
Be a sugar baby.
Let me take my Yeezy.
Let me take that real quick. My wife comes home.
Open the bottle for that one. Open for that one. That was a good one right there.
Honey, take off your Yeezy. Don't worry. I cooked you this nice coconut curry chicken on top of basmati rice. You know what I mean? Like don't let me get that. But yeah, no. My thing was that you got to make more money than the woman, and that's like I broke out of that, and for me to think that, like looking back at it now, I'm like, that's kind of foolish, you know what I mean? Because I shouldn't have to have a competition with my significant other, with my other half. It shouldn't be a competition. It should be
supporting each other.
Unison. It should be a marriage. It should be a unison. Right. And my wife can literally make 6 to 7 figures, and I could be still in the 5-figure area. And now I won't feel as bad anymore because I know this is a unison thing. And people will say, oh, that's BS because, whatever that. Nah, fuck that noise, bro. I'm done with that.
It's okay for your significant other to make more than you, because the way I see it, all that's doing for me is giving me motivation to better myself. It has nothing to do with my significant other.
Absolutely.
If you making 7 figures and I'm making 4 figures, I need
what the fuck?
End the story. It has nothing to do with my significant other.
Who the fuck makes 4 figures?
I know.
It's just a fucking saying, guys. Jesus Christ. You can't say shit around
bro. You trying to tell us something? You a broke bitch.
How the fuck do you live in New York?
Yeah, how you surviving?
It's
all the fucking stir fry.
I know,
it's
for
a
real.
figure of speech, goddammit. It's a figure of speech. But Justin gets what I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying. Look, my wife got a promotion earlier this year, and I was so
shout
happy
out to wifey for that promotion.
Shout out to wifey for the promotion. Hey, shout out to her job too. But I looked at her and I told her, I said, hey, congratulations. And I said, we're gonna celebrate. Let me cook you something that you want or whatever it is like that. We'll celebrate today. And I remember we went out to dinner. We had like a nice little dinner, and I looked at her, and we was like the appetizer came out and 2 glasses of wine came out. We cheers, and I remember the moment I dropped my wine glass, I looked at her and I said, I'm gonna have to match that, right? And she looked dead back at me and she just goes, no, you're gonna have to match that and then +1 so I can match you and then +1. And you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But it wasn't in a sense where it was competitive. It was more in a sense where it's like we're in unison, where it's like, hey, even if you don't, and you try so many times that you fail, and God forbid that you do, it's okay.
It's kind of like Ash Ketchum and that other kid from the first Village. Like they weren't like
Gary.
You know, like,
Gary.
they love each other at the end of the day.
First of all,
I'm not trying to ship them together, but like you know, they loved each other.
Yeah.
First of all, motherfucker said that other kid. Nigga, it's Gary. The fuck?
Gary wasn't the world's best, yo.
Depending on the version, it's either red or blue, bro. Depending on the version.
Right, it's just red.
He ain't Gary. He's red or he's blue.
It's supposed to be your friend. You know what I mean?
But again, you know, I would never.
Last question.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me get to this last question before y'all make me laugh.
Dude, that was a tangent. That was crazy.
It was great though. This is gonna be a great ass episode, goddammit. But let me get past these questions first. What's been something that you can say you've been enjoying about Kanye and what he's been doing as far as pushing the ball forward for the whole Yeezy brand?
Yo, I mean, the clear and obvious is obviously, you know, with everything Donda right now. And aside the fact of like, you know, Donda being just musically in that top level, he's putting everyone on the map in a sense where it's like, yo, now I gotta step up and do the 1+. You know what I mean? Like how we were talking about, not in competition, but just more or less of like, yo, we're all in this together. Now, what do you got? You know what I mean? When it comes to fashion, he's got Yeezy, got everything he says in, like, I remember what he was doing in what's that show with Charlemagne and all them? I forget the word right now.
The Breakfast Club.
There you go, Breakfast Club. So I remember in the previous interviews, this man called everything, like literally everything. He called everything, and now he's putting it into fruition. So I feel it's like now that he has things into fruition, it's more of like, okay, I did this. What do you got going on now? You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure I dropped this knowledge back in the first season, maybe when.
He definitely did. We definitely was talking about that shit.
Trying to understand why Kanye looks crazy and how, as Kanye, he must feel crazy to be like, yo, I said I was going to do this. I wanted to do, like, remember, yo, even before fashion, they used to tell Kanye that he should just produce, stick the beats.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. And look, and then look, but I mean, imagine if he took that advice. Imagine if he actually just stuck to the beats.
There are some people that get advice and don't follow through and always live with regrets. There's some people that get advice, take it, right? Or like somebody Kanye could have rapped and then sucked at it. You know what I mean? But Kanye to be like, someone told me, I had doubters, I did it, and I succeeded at it. Now I'm the fucking echelon. And to do that 3 or 4 times in different shit.
He sets the example. Crazy. No, I 100% agree with that. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all had things where in our lives where we were like, yo, I wish I could have done this. And I learned that, for me at least, I stopped taking advice from people who they think they know what's best for my life. They've done stuff where it's like, oh, I've done this. Don't do this because I failed. And I've actually was foolish to listen to that. Yeah. But instead of questioning, okay, you failed, but how do you know I'm gonna do that? How do you know I'm gonna take the same route that
you just did it?
You're a different person, man. You're a different person.
How you know I'm gonna ask the same questions? Yeah. How you know I'm gonna do the same things as you? Don't.
Yes.
But because like, oh, I did it, everyone automatically now has to fail it.
But you know what that goes to, Justin? That goes back to our previous topic from earlier, where men would put their masculinity onto us growing up as children. Absolutely. That goes back to that, as far as I've had uncles, my father, men in my family tell me, yo, don't do this because I've done it and I failed at it.
Exactly. Exactly.
It goes right back to that. Don't do this because I failed at it. I don't want to see you go do the same thing.
And no disrespect to anyone, because obviously the intention, I would assume
it's pure.
It's pure.
But
right?
It's like, good. How you know I'm a fail?
That's it. So I've taken that now, and I've learned from my mistakes, and I admit fault to that, because before I used to have, scapegoats where I'm like, oh, it's because of this person I failed at this. Nah, fuck that. I take responsibility now. It's my fault that I allowed that person to get to me now. Before I used to blame people. I'm like, oh, this person is because of this person I didn't get to where I was at. And if I would have done it differently and I listened to say, oh, I told myself or I told you so, I would have been there. But and fuck that. It's my fault that I allowed that person to get to me. And it's my fault that I said, you know what? I am going to listen to this person. Instead, I should have just went, fuck that. I appreciate you that you were trying to look out for me and then your intentions are pure, but I'm going to go ahead and do this. And if I fail, at least I have the liberty of saying I failed because I did it my way, not your way.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Line between toxic masculinity and being a real man.
And it's tough. It's tough. It's a struggle. It honestly is. And again, I'm not saying I mastered it, but I've taken a lot of deep thoughts. And again, I have a beautiful best friend who I can call a wife to help me with that. You know what I mean? Who has helped me with a lot of my depressive moments and stuff where it's like, yo, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. And you know, all end questions and answers lead to God, and God's been giving me into the direction I need to go in. You know what I mean? And so
I'm gonna just say real quick, don't say that around Zeke.
Okay.
What?
Zeke, right.
No, oh come on, bro. Oh my God. I'm
To be
not
honest,
like that,
the episode
dude.
was really vanilla. Things
Jesus
haven't got
Christ,
crazy.
dude.
Look,
You say Jesus Christ.
Look, it's all good. Again, I respect you. Excuse me. I don't want to, I guess like, how can I say? I don't want to like disrespect anyone and saying like, oh, just because you
don't worry about it. You're not. I'm
that.
fucking with you, man.
But what I'm getting at is that, you know, my end goal or my end result from everything is that I have learned to take responsibility for the actions that I've done instead of blame others. And with the toxic masculinity, it's a hard, different struggle. And once you break out of that, you just become free from that. You know, you become free from a lot of things. And I honestly hope and pray that there's people out there, if they're struggling through that, to just reach out, especially to great people like yourselves who have that pure spirit and have that pure soul to just be like, yo, this is real. You know, you need authentic people, you know what I mean, to just kind of keep you grounded, but not give you direction that you want them to go. Give them direction that they need for them themselves to figure it out themselves.
Yeah, bro, don't be calling us great people, dude. That's gonna get to our heads, but we pieces of shit. Okay, you can tell us that. That shit's about to go all to the head, dog.
A real piece of shit, Castro, because we told Castro he's a fucking piece of shit. Goddamn it! Happy birthday, by the way. His birthday was yesterday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday,
belated birthday.
Happy belated, bro.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch,
bro.
Sitting out there looking like
everybody else on here, but me, is basically a piece of shit, though. Yeah.
Wait, first of all, first the fuck off.
No, I'm a blessing to everybody.
I am a piece of shit, so I'm gonna just own that shit.
Hey, listen, if I'm in your life and you watching this shit right now in the comments, tell everybody I'm a blessing, yo. I'm a fucking blessing, bro.
So,
hey,
talk shit in the comments.
The 700 V2 moms, are we copying?
What's a mong?
Yeah. Bro, pronounce your words, my guy.
I said, let's get to the Yeezy 700 V2 moms. Where did you get a mom from?
Where'd you get the mom? Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? I know what I said.
All right. I know it's another. I know. Don't get too excited, guys. It's another brown Yeezy.
Oh, wait. But, look even
no, but those are gas, though. I like those. Those are fire.
Yeah, these are fire. I mean, they're better than the Geos, I think.
Those are more comparable to the Geodes than they are to the actual OG moms.
And these are better. These are better than the mock-ups we saw a couple of.
Yeah,
and it definitely is.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But I wish it had the green though. No, I wish it had the green.
These won't sell as well. Maybe the first 2 months.
No, it's a V2. It's gonna sell. It's a V2. It's gonna sell.
We're gonna see. Because
none of the V2
same thing. No, we thought the same thing about the Onyxes, and my size is sitting for 220 right now. We thought they was going to skyrocket because it's a black sneaker,
but it's
and it's not. That shit at 220.
It's a 700 V2, bro. None of them have ever sat, even the creams.
I'm actually
the Geodes did at first.
Yeah, the Geodes did. No, I was just actually going to touch on that. The Geodes did at first, but then people started picking up on it.
And then
people got
problems
with anything brown. Yeah, people got anything with anything brown. Any brown sneakers.
Yeah, brown's popping that either. My man's came over with the Tefras I sold him the other day, and I'm looking at him on the screen. I was like, why the fuck did I sell you my Tefras?
Yeah, I don't know why you did that, bro. Tefras are like low-key the best V2. Low-key.
So? Nah, they definitely are.
Yeah.
I like them.
Top two.
Like them. The worst V2 is the Inertia V2. Fuck them shits. I don't even know.
Hospital Blue. Hospital Blues are awful, bro.
Nah.
You can't wear that with anything. What would you wear that with? Bro,
I got a lot of
ideas
to put that shit with.
I know for a fact that Lord would wear them with no socks.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. He let his toes breathe in that shit, dude. Get all sweaty. Get all sweaty in there. Little toes. All right, we moving on, dude. I put this on this list because we haven't had an Adidas thing on here in a minute, and I just wanted these look fucking weird and futuristic, and I kind of fuck with them.
I actually like
definitely don't fuck with those. Nah,
no way.
Pass.
Really.
I kind of like them, bro. They're like, I don't know, they're weird.
They look like fucking New Balance KKK member sneakers.
Oh no! Don't be talking shit about my New Balance. hey, did someone see? Okay, the New Balance we talked about in the last episode, we were joking that it's a whistle on the back. It's actually a whistle, motherfucker. It's actually a whistle. You made a whistle into a shoe.
I'm not
fucking
even
genius.
lie. In my mind, I thought that was the when the Proud Boys is wearing them, they could catch a nigga by climbing up the tree real quick. That's what I thought in my mind. That they
but now the Proud Boys use the whistle to identify themselves in a crowd, bro. That's how they're gonna do it.
Exactly. Trash, bro. These are fucking.
I like them, trash. Dude.
Is that a steel bar popping out both sides? What the fuck? Come on.
So, I don't know what that is.
I think
that's how you pull vehicles.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
This
is why I bring these on here.
I think the silhouette is fire. I think the colorways is weird.
There. It's very I feel like if they just stuck the gray, just stuck the gray.
It's not even. They could have did all white.
So I was thinking that for some reason I get like a very, very weird modern old school Kobe Adidas times. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how like back in the day,
the real rough ones.
Hear me out. Like,
that's not a compliment.
You had I gotta hear what you gotta say on this one.
You had the Adidas Kobe's, but not the Crazy Eights, the other ones. How back in the day it was so modern that people were like, yo, those are trash. But then now you see people nowadays, they're like, yo, those are gas. I feel like this silhouette is kind of like the same.
Do people do that?
Some do.
I don't know, dude.
Some look at it.
Nah, they definitely do. Certain sneakers.
What's a transhuman?
What?
Wait, okay. We're moving on. That's gonna get us canceled, dog. All right, we moving on.
Ozra trans.
Oh, it says transhuman up there.
Damn, I'm wiping the sweat
actually
off, dude. I was almost arrested.
It's the form between a human and a post-human.
Oh.
All right, we moving on. Anyway, these are awful.
We moving on.
A human who has powers and abilities. I don't know what. So superhero shoes.
All right, can we talk about why are they just slapping Travis Scott's name on anything now?
Those
because I think
these are awful, dude.
Listen. Not. Who the fuck said they're fire?
They're trying to showcase to everyone that just because it's got Travis Scott on there, we will sell it.
We could sell it.
Yeah, we will sell it. Because
look
at these colorways too.
I bet you right now. Yeah, I bet you right now if it did not say Cactus and if the swoosh was not flipped and it was regular, everyone would pass. And
no one would be wearing this.
No one. Their trainers usually sell out though when they.
No, dude, these are garbage, bro. These are
first cut. This colorway
you would see this shoe at DSW. You would see this shoe at DSW.
Nah, bro.
Yes, you would. And
this gray color is beautiful.
No. These are almost as bad as his like Air Max 1s, bro. Some of the colorways are awful. Jesus.
Like again, the color.
People are gonna wear this too.
Gray. Yeah, people will wear. 100%.
I want to flip them. I want to resell them.
It could be a flip. That could be a flip.
It will be a flip because that shit's gonna be the resale's gonna be crazy.
You buy for 140, probably sell 140. For like
one of my craziest things is I had the first the Travis Scott 4s when I first the Oilers. So hear me out. I actually have a photo a long while ago where I bought them and I just looked because I love 4s. Like I love the idea, like the silhouette of a 4. And I had them. Bro, 4s are fantastic. I had them and I wore them for maybe like one or two things, and I'm like, I look ass in them. I look horrible. I look like a fucking bum. And I actually gifted them. Damn, I actually gifted them to my little brother. I did. I gifted to my little brother and said, hey, you can use this for your resale. Go ahead and do your thing. This motherfucker flipped that shit like no one's business, bro. This guy got 3 pairs of shoes and like an additional 500 for them. And he it was like 2 years ago, something like that, or like a year and a half ago. And I was like, you know what? I should have just bought this motherfucker an American Express $50 gift card and said Merry Christmas.
For real, bro. You could have flipped that.
You could have flipped that and got your 950 boots twice.
Big time.
For real.
But this is when it wasn't like big like that, where people were buying Travis Scott like 4s and stuff like that. This was the first release, and people were like, oh yeah, these are raw, but they're not going to be like big time, flip. But
them shits is ridiculously high right now.
Yes.
Yep, ridiculously high.
All right.
So we're gonna talk
speaking
about another pair of fours, especially
speaking of
considering
fours.
your boy got the Lightnings. Here's the Thunder.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's fire, dude. I might have to get. Honestly, I wasn't even feeling these until you said that.
Yeah, that's how they did it.
That's an Instagram caption right there.
And the Thunders. Lightnings and Thunders.
If it's not a military blue, I don't want it. Put it that way.
I don't like
those military blue off-whites. I
love them, bro. I love them. I love them.
They're fire.
But I love the original ones too. The 2006 versions. Oh my
goodness. Oh, the Motorsport.
Yeah.
The Motorsport.
My goodness.
Yeah, them shits was hard.
I need
so tough.
The crazy thing about these Thunders, I'm not a person who wears a lot of red. For me, I'm definitely getting them shits. I know exactly what the fuck I'm putting together with that. Those are fucking ridiculous.
I rock the infrareds quite frequently, and it's like
these are two similar.
Those are brighter.
Nah, but the infrareds are. But if you already have the infrareds, you don't need this. That's what I'm saying.
At my capacity for Chicago colored Jordans. I mean, I'm wearing a pair right now.
That's true. That's true.
True. That is true.
All right. We ready for our fits of the week, y'all?
Let's run them, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We all with it.
All right.
Mans need to make some ramen. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too, man.
You was joking, and then when you seen I had that big ass box, you was like, "Oh, he's dead ass."
All right. All right. We starting up with Justin's pick, the homie, Joshy Dunn.
This was a great
Joshy Dunn 2 weeks in a row.
This is a great kill. This is a great kill. This man, he hit with the goat interview, but yeah, he hit him with the Carhartt vintage. For whatever reason, the workman style is
great,
really good
man.
This year.
With any of the Yeezy boots.
Big deal. Yeah, the shirt tucked in. You know how it goes. Like it's a good fit, man. Shout out to this guy, bro.
The proportions are great too.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, Joshy does been killing it, bro. He's got that thing going with Yeezy palette. Like he's been helping him out, which is fire. Yeah, keep doing your thing, Josh, for real.
For real, Joshy Dunn, bro.
All right. I think mine's next. Yeah, my homie, bro.
Oh,
that's
good.
I like those pants and that shirt
homie, bro.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, bro, this is my dude. Like, he does great shit. That's all I'm gonna say. And those pants were made by another one of the homies too.
Really?
He does custom pants, so shit's fire.
Hey, okay.
Those look good.
That shit definitely looks fire.
Yeah, wearing a bunch of Capital stuff. If you don't know it, you gotta get on that Capital hype.
Get on that Capital hype.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to them pants, bro. Ooh,
yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
back.
Castro. The Celine back kills it. That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, that makes the whole fit.
Celine back
fire. And Castro was saying before we started too, he picked the spot where like stuff matches too, like
the
windows in the back.
He's got the red and green going on. It's like complementary.
Shit! Hold on. Do y'all peep that shit? Look at his sock color. If you can see through it.
His what?
His sock color is similar to the color of the.
What are you talking about, dog? He don't have socks on. He's like you. He got the toes out, dog.
Hold on, zoom in real quick.
Bro, why are you talking about his toes like that? I'm moving on. That's weird.
Zoom into the socks.
All right, so let's get the story behind this. It's a fire fit. Happy birthday, Castro. But Lord did it because it was low key a pity one because he forgot about his birthday. You know. So shout out Lord for that. It wasn't him feeling guilty about all he says about the women. You know, this time it was what he didn't do for Castro this time.
Hey, Castro, those are fire, bro. Those are gas. I passed on them, but if put it this way, if I didn't have the OGs, I would have copped those 100%.
Castro, why are you pouting? It's your birthday, dog. You look happy.
I know.
That's the Enrique. No.
Caption.
That's the Enrique Iglesias.
I'm so done with him. Can somebody come get him?
Get him. Hey, yo, hit him with the
AK, what a fit, bro.
I was gonna buy that shirt.
Oh, geez,
I was gonna buy that shirt.
She got the essentials on too, bro.
Bro,
Okay.
I was gonna buy that
OG
Jesus
Quantum,
t-shirt
bro.
that she has. I was gonna buy that
nah,
shit
yeah.
earlier. Like, earlier
That's
last
a
week.
great
The
color.
lifestyle.
Amazing color.
It's
Bro,
gas.
I like that
That's
shirt.
gas. That's gas.
Mhm.
Yo, if you notice, the OG Quantums really do go with any fucking thing.
They
Anything,
do.
bro.
Don't matter
They
what
do.
it is.
Justin, you still
Everything.
gotta
But that fit
post that
is
fit
so
that I was
nice.
talking about, bro. Justin, you still
I
gotta
still
post
need
that
those.
fit with the Quantums, man.
Oh, the quantum.
Yeah, nah, you have
honestly,
to. You have to.
That inspired me because I had I got some red pants and stuff. I'm like, oh, I should put that shit together. Like,
I appreciate you, dog. Like, I'm not trying to be on some like like big man shit, but like I literally just threw it on. I was just like, whatever. Like I had zero.
It looks fire, bro.
Wait, hold on. The way
you
you said, and through the barrier and stuff.
Yeah,
Fry them bitches.
Hey, but that day I actually ripped those pants. I went to go take. I went to go. The material is so delicate. Yo, tell me this bullshit. I went to go take them off, and my finger went through the leg opening hole. Bro, how wild is that? I've never seen that before in my life, like ever.
I have.
For real?
Bro, what kind of pants you wearing, bro? They one ply.
They're definitely one ply.
Bro, it's
Them
so
shits
delicate.
I was like, yeah. That's why I
material-
started buying from Minimal LA. I ain't gonna hold.
The material on that was so delicate. I went to go take it off from the leg opening, and my finger, I guess, slipped or whatever like that because it's elastic.
Yo.
And it.
He was thumbing the butt.
You know, bowling ball. You get like a bowling.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo, why you doing it with your hands? Stop it.
I love how the sun was out at the start of this.
Oh shit! No, but I mean, I'm kind of sad because now I have to sew it up and stuff like that. So it's just that
at least you can sew it
delicate.
up, bro. At least you know how to do that.
Sorry, I would say don't try and sew that shit in case of an emergency. If you try sewing it and you fuck up, put more holes in that bitch, it's a wrap.
You know what? The lesson learned, bro. At least I did it right.
Hey, bro.
On that note,
what's that?
You been interviewed before, man? You like you done this before, man?
Yeah, you should start a YouTube channel or something, bro.
You have to.
Don't hype me up like that. I appreciate
you
it.
have
You said,
you said
don't hype me up like that.
Yeah, you got a dope
Just in
personality.
case y'all were wondering, y'all got to stay tuned for Justin Dominguez's YouTube channel. It'll be coming up real soon.
He knows how to articulate himself
Thank you for joining
the
Syndicate podcast.
Thank you.
And we definitely gonna try and do a part 2, especially considering we're gonna see what grails this dude got in the next episode.
I'm telling you, I would
so
really
stay tuned for more.
I would really love to come back again, bro. You guys are so entertaining. I mean, as far as the interview thing, I've only had one that I've done. Shout out to Love Koch. We did an interview like a couple of months ago. That was my first like ever interview, if that makes sense. I haven't done yet. This is my second one. I just feel comfortable with you guys. You know what I mean? You guys are again. I'll say it before. I'll say it again. You guys are great spirits. You guys are awesome people. I don't know you personally, but I can already tell just based off the interactions we've done.
Yeah, we asked. Don't hype us up like that, bro.
The fat boy said.
We're all like that in a certain aspect, but I know deep down y'all are like some genuine, authentic people, and I appreciate you, bro. It makes it that much better for me to feel more comfortable. So I would really love to come back again. You guys are so entertaining. I love seriously tuning into you guys' episodes, and I'm looking forward to it. I really do appreciate it.
Thanks, bro.
So.
Thank you for tuning in. This has been Sneaker season. This has been Sneaker Syndicate, Yeezy Season 2, Episode 10, with I Am Lord, Fat Boy Fashion, aka Pro, Castro Picasso outside being Jesus, and the special guest Justin Dominguez. Until next time, we see y'all.
Peace.
Peace.